In the twilight of human interaction, there lurk some strategies so cunning, they escape the average eye. Welcome to the intricate world of the Sigma male, a sphere that thrives on subtlety and influence. These independent, self-reliant individuals often defy societal norms and carve their own paths. Their actions, though seemingly benign, hold a deeper, more profound significance. Today, we delve into the 10 sinister moves Sigma males make that remain unnoticed by the untrained eye. We'll dissect these strategies, shedding light on their motivations and the consequences they bring. From the art of remaining elusive to the mastery of silent impact, these moves are woven with crafty intelligence and strategic intent. Sigma males don't seek the spotlight. Instead, they quietly influence the world around them, always working in the backdrop. From the shadows, they orchestrate a chess game where they are always 2 moves ahead. So, brace yourself to delve into the unseen shadows of the Sigma male's world. At number 10, we have the unseen hand. A masterstroke in the playbook of the Sigma male, the unseen hand is a method of subtle influence, often so elusive that it goes unnoticed. The Sigma male doesn't crave the spotlight, and this move perfectly encapsulates that trait. It's about making ripples, not waves. It's about planting seeds of ideas, not dictating outcomes. In any given situation, the Sigma male will gently guide events towards a desired result, all while maintaining an air of indifference. They're not the puppet masters, but rather the quiet whisper in the wind that subtly shifts the direction of the sails. They're the architects of change, building bridges where none existed without ever being seen holding the blueprint. It's a delicate dance of influence and restraint. The unseen hand is truly the Sigma male's silent partner in the game of life. The unseen hand, manipulating from the shadows. Moving on to number 9, we delve into the realm of the silent whisperer. This technique is a subtle yet powerful move, often used by Sigma males to control narratives without making a sound. Imagine a puppeteer, but instead of strings, they use the power of selective communication. They're not the loudest in the room, but their words carry weight, resonating with those who listen. The silent whisperer doesn't engage in unnecessary chatter. Instead, they choose their words carefully, speaking only when necessary, and ensuring every word has purpose. This strategy allows them to guide conversations and influence decisions, all while maintaining a low profile. They're masters in the art of communication, using silence as their ally. It's not about what they say, but what they don't say. Their silence speaks volumes, and in that silence they hold control. The silent whisperer, a master of the unspoken. Now, we shed light on number 8, the phantom presence. This is a unique strategy where Sigma males maintain an elusive yet impactful presence. They move silently, like a phantom in the night, making their influence felt without ever being in the spotlight. Their actions speak louder than words, creating ripples in their surroundings without being overtly noticed. They are the unseen force that shapes the world around them, leaving a mark without leaving a trace. The phantom presence, felt but never seen. At number 7, we unmask the masked Maestro. This technique is a masterstroke of the Sigma male's art of influence. They maintain a low profile, avoiding the limelight. Yet, they are the conductors of the orchestra, subtly controlling the rhythm and flow of situations. They guide the narrative, influence decisions, all while remaining unseen, undetected. Like an exquisite symphony, everything falls into place, and nobody realizes who orchestrated it all. The masked Maestro, always behind the curtain. Number 6 reveals the invisible puppeteer. This is a sinister move that truly sets Sigma males apart. You see, the invisible puppeteer is not about overt control. It's about subtle manipulation. Sigma males weave a web of influence so seamlessly, it's like they're pulling invisible strings. They subtly guide people's actions and decisions without them even realizing it. It's like they're the puppeteers and everyone else is the puppet, dancing to the tune they set. They're masters of understanding human nature, discerning desires, fears, and motivations. They subtly plant ideas, make suggestions, and nudge people in the direction they want. But it's all so delicately done, so intricately woven, that it's almost impossible to detect. It's a game of chess, where they're always a few moves ahead. And the most sinister part? The puppets never realize they're being controlled. They think they're acting on their own volition, the invisible puppeteer pulling strings from the shadows. At number 5, we introduce the Stealthy Strategist. In the intricate game of life, the Stealthy Strategist is the chess grandmaster, always thinking several moves ahead. These individuals don't just react to the world, they shape it, quietly and methodically, without drawing attention to their plans. It's an art of subtlety, of finesse, of moving pieces into place without the board even realizing that it's being played. The Stealthy Strategist is not about power for power's sake. It's about navigating the world on their own terms, about understanding the nuances of every situation and making calculated decisions. They don't rush, they don't force, they don't coerce. Instead, they wait, they watch, they plan. And when the time is right, they make their move, as smooth and silent as a shadow. In this world of noise and chaos, the Stealthy Strategist is the quiet architect of their own destiny. And that's the beauty of it. They are always one step ahead. The Stealthy Strategist, always one step ahead. Number 4 uncovers the hidden hand, a move as elusive as it is effective. The hidden hand is all about subtly influencing outcomes while maintaining a low profile. It's a strategy where Sigma males gently guide the course of events without ever being seen as the instigator. They're not in the spotlight, yet they are the ones pulling the strings behind the scenes. It's a game of influence and discretion, of power without the pedestal. The hidden hand, mysteriously unseen but always felt. At number 3, we have the quiet Querent. The quiet Querent is a masterful strategy employed by Sigma males. It's all about using the potency of questions to discreetly steer conversations and sway decisions. It's not about being the loudest in the room, but being the most influential. You see, Sigma males understand the power of inquiry. They know that questions can reveal, conceal, affirm, or challenge. They use this to their advantage, peppering their interactions with questions that don't just seek answers, but subtly guide the direction of the conversation. The quiet Querent is not about manipulation. It's about influence. It's about understanding the dynamics of conversation and using that understanding to create an impact. It's about being the unseen force that gently nudges the course of events in the desired direction. Every question asked, every answer sought, is a step towards influence. The quiet Querent, always seeking, always influencing. Number 2 reveals the silent shaper. In the game of life, the silent shaper is a master craftsman, subtly molding their environment to align with their desires. They are not the loud, domineering figures we often associate with influence. Instead, they operate under the radar, making small adjustments that go unnoticed until the final picture emerges. Think of a sculptor, carefully chipping away at a block of stone. Each blow seems insignificant on its own, but collectively they transform the stone into a work of art. The silent shaper employs a similar strategy, making small, calculated moves that gradually shape their world without drawing attention. They might subtly steer a conversation, influence a decision, or modify their surroundings, all with the aim of creating an environment that suits their needs. These actions are so discreet, so underplayed, they're almost invisible. Yet their impact is profound. The silent shaper subtly crafting the world around them. Finally, at number 1, we unveil the Shadow Sovereign. This is the pinnacle of Sigma male strategies, the masterstroke of their clandestine operations. The Shadow Sovereign is not your typical monarch, flaunting power and authority. Oh, quite the contrary. He is a ruler who operates from the backdrop, a leader who doesn't need a crown to command respect. This strategy is all about subtlety, about influencing the world around them without ever being in the limelight. They guide conversations, shape decisions, and steer events in their favor, all while remaining seemingly uninvolved. It's like being the puppeteer without anyone realizing there are strings attached. The Shadow Sovereign doesn't need to be seen as the leader to be the leader. They don't need to be in the spotlight to shine. Their power lies in their ability to rule without being seen, to command without being heard. The Shadow Sovereign, reigning from the shadows. These are the unseen moves of the Sigma male, strategies so subtle and cunning they often go unnoticed. The unseen hand, the silent whisperer, the phantom presence, the masked Maestro, the invisible Puppeteer, the stealthy Strategist, the hidden hand, the quiet Querent, the silent Shaper, and the shadow Sovereign. Each move, a testament to the Sigma male's ingenuity, each strategy a silent symphony of influence. These are men who do not need the spotlight to effect change, who are content to operate in the shadows and let their actions speak louder than words. They are the architects of their own destinies, manipulating situations and influencing outcomes without ever revealing their hand. In the grand tapestry of life, they are the unseen weavers, subtly shaping the pattern without ever being seen as the weavers themselves. They are the masters of influence, not through overt power, but through stealth, strategy, and an uncanny understanding of human nature. In the chess game of life, the Sigma male is the unseen hand, moving pieces on the board with an almost ghostly finesse.